Hello, well, today I want to talk about these things. As you may be able to tell, they are silly bands. I remember in 2010, this was basically the reason that everybody kept coming to school. Just at lunchtime, we all sat down, and it was kind of like, anyways, they started trading silly bands. Funny story about that. It got, like, so terrible to the point where the lunch monitors were like, "Stop! You have to finish your lunch before you trade your silly bands." So, during lunchtime, we were kind of, like, passing it to each other, like, secretly. Like ninjas, basically. So, as you can see, I really did gain a lot of them. Like, I don't even see, I honestly don't remember why these got so big. It just is, I remember a new kid came, and he was wearing silly bands, and people were like, "Oh, that's pretty cool." And then eventually just, I have no idea how, but these things just, like, took off, like wildfire. And at first I thought it was my school, but it really just kind of spread across everywhere. So, let's get into looking at some of these. I'm gonna pick them out one by one. Not one, okay. I have, like, hundreds of them. Cause I bought, like, I remember I bought 10 fantasy packs, and that was one, like, that every kid had. So I got, like, 10 trades for a, let's find it. It's a genie. Where is it? If I could find it, it's a phoenix, a golden phoenix. Every single kid in the school wanted them. And there was one, and I, like, needed this, I never got it. But, it was a rainbow, phoenix, and every kid was, like, trading it around. Basically, kids had piles of these, and they, like, got them all together, and just to have that one silly band, it was basically the reason why every kid collected things this much. And my parents loved it, because they're so cheap. Like, now I'm into video games and everything, but these were so cheap, you could buy a pack of them for, like, $2. So, that certainly made them pretty awesome. They're not big anymore, but, yeah. So, let's have a look at a few of these, which are my favorites. This is the Phoenix. This was the one I was trying to show you. Every kid wanted a Phoenix. I remember there was a rumor going around, it was totally not true, but there's only, like, 3 of these in existence. And then I got 4 of them, like, that was a lie. And people all around still had Phoenixes. But, so Phoenixes are definitely cool. Also, this thing, there were a few different shapes of this, I remember. We never really knew what it was. Some sort of dinosaur. Or platypus. No idea. Platypus without a bill, possibly. This is my unicorn. I have a few of these. Love the unicorn. Big on the unicorn. Let's put another one. Shake these all around. Shake these all around. Oh yeah. The first pack of silly bands I ever got was the rock band one. Like I said, they were kind of, like, starting to take off. And I got my first pack of them at a friend's sleepover. Instead of goodie bags, I handed out, rock band style, whatchamacallits? Silly bands, I couldn't think of the word. Anyhow, so, I had these, yeah, quite a few of them in there. So, as you can tell, again, I have quite a few silly bands. So I was basically, like, the big guy. Like, if you wanted to trade, you came to me. And I basically am like, okay, so, do you want a phoenix? Or do you want a... I think this was, like, some sort of dragon. You want a phoenix, dragon? Like, people were like, yeah, I think I want this. So, I pretty much became the biggest one with silly bands in our school. My favorite of all of them actually came in like one of the very first Silly Bandz packs. A very simple one. And it's a sun. Why, you may be asking? Because it is so comfortable to wear. Like, I never really wore Silly Bandz, but when I did, I stacked them up to like there, pretty much like an armband, because just like showing off my bling, I guess you would call it. But this one is my favorite because it's so comfortable. Because if you're wearing like a dog bone, first of all, it's really tiny. Second of all, it looks just regular, and it's just really uncomfortable altogether. My least favorite one, if I could find it to wear, this was like one of my favorite shape ones. Hold on a second. This thing right here, this horse, came in like the Wild West pack or anything, or something. But I'm kind of like, if something's loose, at the time I was, if something's loose, it's not worth it. And so this came out like so giant on me. This is actually the smaller version. There's an even bigger version, which like you could stretch it out to, you can't even see it, but like to there on myself. It was so terrible. I really liked the design, but I ended up trading the majority of those due to the like feeling of it. I just couldn't stand it. But I remember going around and like everybody knew what everything was. Like, do you have the penguin? Yeah, I have the penguin. Do you have the dollar sign? Yeah, I have the dollar sign. And then like everything, you just knew. Like, you pretty much, these were your babies at the time. So, yeah, that's really all I have to say. So I meant to tell you at the beginning of the video, I wanted to do Game News Weekly, but I couldn't post it up due to technical difficulties. I want to do something a little bit more special this week than last week, because last week was not special. It's probably not going to be out on Wednesday, but it probably will be out soon. Hopefully. Also an announcement for a Halloween special that I'm going to do. Just gonna do a Halloween special for the week of Halloween. I'll explain more when that happens. But, also I hope you enjoyed today's episode. It's going to be a new series. I'm going to start and post a video every so often with this. It's going to be called, like, Memories. So, first episode of Memories is Silly Bandz. Stay tuned to see more videos like this. Make sure you rate, comment, and please subscribe.